Great.
All right, let's get over to meteorologist Hannah Gard for a quick check on the forecast.
Thanks, guys. We're giving you the first alert as we look ahead to this weekend, because this week it's looking really nice, but we do have a lot of events happening on Saturday for St. Patrick's Day, rescheduled parades, and we do have to track a threat for severe weather. All modes of severe weather possible. That means tornadoes, damaging winds, hail, and rain. But we do have a lot of details that will come later on this week. Around Thursday is when we expect to get those high resolution models that can nail down timing and the greatest threats. But right now we're looking ahead to this because, again, we have a lot going on. So right now on water vapor, we have this big swirl moving off the east coast. That's moving out. And we have upper level high pressure building. That's this kind of gray here where you have a clockwise spin. That's going to warm things up for us, but we have two little weather systems off the west coast that are going to bring impacts later this week. We have this swirl near Los Angeles, and then this big digging here that's about to move into the Pacific Northwest. That is the low pressure system that will eventually bring us the storm chance. So first we see this disturbance come by on Thursday. That, I think, will bring storms north of us. We could see a shower or two, but this will not be a huge impact to our area. And the high pressure stays strong. We're going to continue to stay very warm. Here is that first low coming by. This is a stronger low pressure system. The storm threat, though, will stay to the north of us. This is on Friday. And then look what happens. We start to see a second low coming in behind that. This is a much more broad low pressure system, much stronger and deeper, and this is going to be our storm threat on Saturday. We look for what we call the exit region of this upper level low. That's where the lift is from the surface to the upper levels. We have air diverging, as we call it, or going in different directions. That leads to large scale lift. So because of this, Friday, the threat is to our north. This is mainly going to be for places like Arkansas, parts of Tennessee, parts of Illinois. But then on Saturday, we see that severe weather threat expanded across parts of the deep south, including Birmingham in that orange. That's the level 3 out of 5 risk for severe storms. And we are in a level 2 out of 5 risk in yellow. This is a regional outbreak of severe weather. We are expecting to see this threat. The question is going to be, where is the bullseye and how much do we get? I do think it will be to the northeast of us mainly, because as that low kind of sweeps in, it is going to start to pull north, but we are included in that severe weather threat. So looking at the surface ingredients here, we have a warm front that's going to pull up to the north of us by Friday. Here's those storms across the northern Mississippi River Valley. Then once we go down to the south, you see a lot of wind shear. These purple colors, there's ingredients there for severe weather. And here's that second low coming by in the upper levels, giving us that wind energy. The storms really do look like they could expand into our area. So I wouldn't be surprised if we do see that threat level increased as we go throughout the week, where we start to get in that level 3 out of 5 risk for severe weather. Look at the timing. This does look to be early evening, late afternoon, that the severe threat is going to start to increase, and then maybe even lasting into the evening hours. But again, we need those high resolution models to really get some accurate timing there. So right now, giving a 60% chance for rain, giving you that first alert. You want to make sure you're paying attention to that as we go throughout this week. Today, looking really nice. Our temperatures are very quickly heating up with that sunshine. We're in the 60s now. This is about 5 to 10 degrees warmer than yesterday. And after a kind of cool start, we did see some upper 30s on the North Shore this morning, 40s down to the south. You might have grabbed a jacket out the door, but by this afternoon, you won't need that at all. We'll be in the mid 70s, 76 for our high. We fall down to the 60s and then 50s by tomorrow morning. So the warm weather sticks around. What we do see is that little disturbance on Thursday. That's going to pop up some rain and storms north of us. But what we care about with this is the clouds. They're going to move out over Thursday night, but we start to see them rebuilding Friday morning. This is when the eclipse is. We have a total lunar eclipse at around 2 a.m. is the peak, and the clouds will very quickly start to come in from the south. So the question will be if we are actually going to be able to see that or not at its peak, 1:58 in the morning, or if those clouds will come in too fast. So we'll keep looking at that forecast for you as well if you do want to get up very early on Friday morning to peep that eclipse. Temperatures, though, will be very warm, 80s. And then, guys, we have a focus on that Saturday first alert for the storm threat. We'll keep you updated with any updates we see on timing there as we go throughout the week. After that, the rest of the weekend through St. Patrick's Day, looking really nice. Back to you.